Inferences drawn from season statistics can sometimes illuminate potential areas of improvement.
Time for minor league baseball here on the show as we set our sights on the Double-A Eastern League. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set between the Bowie Bay Sox and the Reading Fightin' Phils. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. De Los Santos, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty V, we're looking at a guy that has a pretty good number of pitches that he throws, but one in particular is the sinker that he's added to his repertoire. When he needs a ground ball or he gets himself into a spot where he needs to possibly roll up a 2-ball, I think that's the pitch we're going to see often from him in this one, that sinker down in the zone.
Yeah, you should take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I always felt like these were huge games, whether it's earlier in the season or later in the season, to find a way to get to 500. You feel like you can start fresh and start pushing in a different direction. You cannot continue to ride that seesaw of win one, lose one. This team has to get hot. Starts today.
And that's in there, 2-1. Throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back in. Trout leads off first with 1 away. To 2-2 now.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
This pitch is popped up. Boschel has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. A chance now to take a look at how the home team. In now, Joey Jumbo, 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses for ball 1. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Myers will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Ready for another chance, Ryan McKenna.
Ryan McKenna.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Jumbo racing back to the track, to the wall. Gone! Now at the plate, Joey Jumbo. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Digging in once again, Danny Ortiz. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Danny Ortiz.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Pitch is high. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
That's a swipe at the bag, and this catcher, he throws really well too, so that's not easy. Good job there by the base runner.
The 1-0 home. Hard hit toward the hole, and that's through into left field for a base hit. And a relay to the plate, and he is in there with their first run, and it's cut to 3-1 now.
Hey, a risky send right there.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Joey Jumbo. He singled his last time up. He's set and the pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
A ball and a strike now. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Line towards center field. McKenna is there. 2 gone. Striding in once again, Drew Boschel. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
Jumbo is in a few steps as he takes it for the first down. It was mostly pitching and defense in this one, but the man you see here made some noise with the bat, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Well, the numbers don't just jump out at you, but his lone hit was a really important one. And sometimes you just need to come through when it matters most to be the hero, and he did just that.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The game's future stars are on display as minor Joe Romero, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, this guy keeps his team in the ball game. He's won 2 of his last 3 starts, so he's been throwing the ball really well. And one of the keys for this guy is getting early outs to keep his pitch count down. If he can do that, he should be able to get into the 7th or 8th inning in this one here today.
Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that. Settling in now, Danny Ortiz.
Center fielder, Danny Ortiz.
Runners off for second. Hit out towards second. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. Long throw to third. And he is in there at third safely, so there are runners at the corners with 2 away.
A little 2-out lightning could turn into something big right here with the runner being in motion. Batter finds a knock, and now we got first and third and damage on the way.
So striding in, Will Middlebrooks, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Runners breaking for the plate. Pitch is a ball. And the run is in to score from third. It's 1-1. Now batting, Joey Jumbo. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0.
Man, I really like the way this lineup is making this guy work today. You're going to see the bullpen getting going here soon.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. The swing and a miss, strike 1. Hit down the third baseline. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. Throw into second, and he's safe.
Wow, you got to love this aggressive swing here. Gets the barrel of the bat out in front of the ball and just rips it down the left field line. Absolutely no play on that ball the second it left the bat. Nice job picking up the runner.
Center fielder, number 6.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Danny Ortiz. He reached on a single in his first try. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. Into the box, Joey Jumbo. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Trout on at first, nobody out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. McKenna has a beat on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Standing in, number 24. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Jumbo moves over, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Stepping in, Joey Jumbo. He flew out in his last at bat.
Fielder, Jumbo.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a changeup hit on the ground to shortstop. Fielded cleanly, and that's the first out. At the plate, number 1. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. The 1-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field.
2-2-2.
And a reaching effort, but this ball gets by him as he does a half gainer to try to flag it down.
Hey, it's hard to say if he would have scored if the ball hadn't hopped over the wall. They might have held the runner at third because there were no outs, but who knows? Either way, though.
Now to the plate, number 24. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Lifted in the air to right field. And he can't track it down. A base hit.
Relay 2.
He's in at second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Boy, those have to feel really good, Dero. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Now at the plate, Joey Jumbo.
The batter, right fielder, Joey Jumbo.
From the stretch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. The Fightin' Phils find themselves losing in the late innings. What are your thoughts on this one, guys?
Yeah, Matty V, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, Dero, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs is going to win the ball game.
Now the 2-1 pitch is taken, ball 3.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering, where the heck was that pitch? I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
So striding forward now, Danny Ortiz. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Hit on the ground to third, right to him. And there's out number 2. Here's Will Middlebrooks now, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Will Middlebrooks.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. He brings it in, and they come back to even up this 4-game series at a game apiece as this one is over.
Wow, that was a fun one to watch. A great game for guys with the sticks, but for pitchers, not so much. A classic slugfest, and they walk away on top in the end.
11-10 is the end of the line in this score. Bowie wrap up their 20th road win of the season. Number 43 earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Number 36 closes the door for the save, his 8th of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is our final line score. First for the victorious face-off. 11 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 15 runners on base. For the Vikings, 10 runs on 11 hits. With 1 error, they left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 59 minutes.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight it's the third of this 4-game weekend series between the Bowie Bay Sox and the Reading Fightin' Phils. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Drew Anderson, the Nevada-born starter, will get the call in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to watch a guy that's been struggling a little bit lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.40, so he's going to have to cut that down, limit the amount of base runners, limit the amount of walks if he wants to have some success in this one here today.
Jumbo has a read on it, 1 out. And with that, here's a look at the visitors. Stepping into the box, Joey Jumbo. And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season, no doubt about that. And now a pitch on the way. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. Well, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight. They've been playing better than 500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, I always felt like these were huge games, whether it's earlier in the season or later.
Ouch, that one hit him. Coming to the plate now, Danny Ortiz. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. First offering on its way. Pitches high, the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
Jumbo stands at second with 2 gone. Ball and a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, Joey Jumbo. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. And he pulled the string a bit too sharply there on a curveball as it's down around the shoe tops. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Good breaking ball, and it's in there, 2-2 now.
Well, he snapped that breaking ball off really nice. He'll do well to keep putting it there.
Hit down the line at first. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Is looked at, and the count moves full.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
Myers will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2. Into the box now, Aiden Rodriguez. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Aiden Rodriguez.
Now the 2-1. Skied into very shallow right. Jumbo is over, 1 down. Stepping up to the plate, Joey Jumbo comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball just a bit high. Line towards center field. And that's a base hit. So the no-hit bid ends here in the 7th. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game, so the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, Matty V, and this is when you start thinking about that no-no. You get into the 7th inning, D-Row. As a pitcher, you start looking ahead to what might happen.
And that donut stares at you from an off.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base.
It's not easy to steal on a catcher that has a good arm, but he did just that and beats that throw into second base.
Grounded back up the middle. And there are 2 away now. So coming to the plate, Will Middlebrooks. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Looking to keep the shutout in check. Here it comes. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Digging in to try it again, number 24. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. The 1-1. Skied into straightaway right. Jumbo is in pursuit. 1 out. So digging in now, Joey Jumbo. He singled his last time up. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
That's a ball.
A ball and no strikes.
Counts 1-0.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
The 1-0 home. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. A 5-0 finish tonight. The Bay Sox used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back.